Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Welcome back. I'm gonna be reacting to Channel 5's Lefty Gunplay that's from a while ago. I'm not really sure what it's gonna be about. So let's get right into it, I guess.
Can't even smell like weed.
Actually, is my camera in a good place? Yeah.
Are you,
Hey, fool, I'm smart as don't think I'm stupid. I know what's going on.
I don't think you're stupid.
No. Stupid. Active. I like your fucking tie, man.
Thanks.
I'm an American palabra and I'm proud of it. I keep it.
Okay, I'm an American palabra, and I'm sorry, American palabra. Because palabra means word, by the way. Palabra, yeah, word, speech. Is it a gang? Slang. Oh, is it a slang? Oh, is it MS-13 maybe? Palabra keeping the peace. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a gang, right? Yeah. He has face tattoos, maybe. Yeah, he has like a gun tattoo. Yeah, should
I
be.
keep it real. I don't lie in these interviews. My dad's white. Come on, big dog. I like hiking. Leonard Skinner. You know, nature. Rock music. I'm from a fraternity. Pi Capital. You know, they used to take me with a button up, drop me off at fucking Mount Trinity. Pi Capital.
Pi kappa. Is it pi or pike? Pi kappa cow? Is it... Okay, it could refer to a few things. Meaning, there's no actual like meaning. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he was talking about fraternity. It's probably this, huh? College. Dude, I don't know if he's smart or if he's like retarded. Because he's just bringing like random words, I feel
You
like.
know, they used to take me with a button up, drop me
Okay, so yeah, he used to go to like college or whatever,
off
I'm
at
guessing.
fucking Mount Sac, and I used to study general education.
What
Did you-
makes a good friend?
It depends, fool. Sometimes your best friend fuck your bitch, and that's still your friend, though. It could be like that.
Whenever y'all grew up with Lefty, was he the same as he is now?
He always had that charisma, fool. Always had that. He's just always been a character, dog. Like, that ain't an act.
I've been up in there with Draco. Draco's in the running fades too.
The homie is really like that. Like, we've had homies that went to high school, junior high with him. Like, this is him. It's not drugs. This is probably a bad case of ADHD or something.
And what techniques to shit? You want to fucking fly to the moon? I'll build a rocket on Violent Street.
I got that COVID. You got it now.
Wait, you wanna make a rocket? Dude, I don't even know how to react to this video. Because he's just saying random shit, right?
He says, like, one thing and literally something else, and it'll make you laugh. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's so random.
Were you alive during 9/11?
You know what? Shout out to my mom, man.
And that boy ain't really from the heart. I ain't never seen his ass at all.
Okay, he
And
makes
the type
music.
to be talking to the law. That's middle finger when I'm gripping my balls.
Was I alive during 9/11? Hell yeah. I was sitting in Baldwin Park. I was in Baldwin Park on Violent and Jeremy Street. I was in Baldwin Park on Violent and Jeremy Street like, oh! Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Lefty Gunplay. We're right here in the city of Baldwin Park, and you're watching Channel 5.
This is a profile on Lefty Gunplay, a rising rapper from California, best known for his
Wait, I thought Lefty Gunplay was like an event that happened or something. Wait, so he's a rapper? Okay, yeah. And he was like in podcast, it seemed, right?
appearance on Kendrick Lamar's November album, GNX. Lefty's feature on Kendrick's song TV Off was small. In fact, it was only 4 words. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Those 4 words mean Los Angeles County.
Despite identifying with LA culture overall, Lefty and his homies find it important to note that they are not from LA.
I'm from Baldwin Park. I'm not from LA. I got love for LA, but...
Right here in San Gabriel Valley is very Latino. It's a lot of Hispanics. But I know
yeah.
you got a mixture of everything. You know, I've got into controversial conversations about, you know, race.
I see now. It's the grill, right? Because the grill stops you from speaking normally. Because your mouth, it's like how I speak badly, but I speak badly because I was born in Cuba. The accent is just too strong. The Spanish Cuban accent. But he does it because the teeth, like, your mouth can't fully move because it's like, it's solid.
which I'm not gonna
Like,
speak
I can't
on.
explain
If my daughter
everything.
wanted to be with a black dude and she's happy with him, it is what it is. But if I had first preference, I would want her to be with a Mexican dude like me.
Don't ask me a question about that, because we've surpassed that, but it's like, I'm from out here, you know what I'm saying? And blacks respect that. Shout out to the blacks.
Shout out to the blacks.
There's no
W for
people
black,
out
yeah.
here. And we don't say the N-word out here. It's not cool. It's disrespectful, period, to fucking use that word. A mí me gusta hablar español toda la vida.
En inglés o español sale todo lo mismo, enamorado de mi equipo.
A mí me gusta hablar español toda la vida.
He's not Mexican, right? Because it's todos los días. Whatever.
En inglés o español
Like, he's drunk. It makes sense for him to slur his words, I guess.
sale todo lo mismo, enamorado de mi equipo. My bitch from Pico.
¿Tienes un restaurante favorito en ese barrio?
Las mujeres.
Pero hay donde que una persona puede comer y comprar comida aquí.
Garduños. Puro a pan.
In and out.
Hey, yeah, the original In-N-Out burger.
Oh boy, I got that shit tatted. Don't play with me.
Really?
She said, give me that good love and I'ma beat it up.
Wait, actually, I'm didn't censor this? I'm actually surprised. Every time I see, like, even tits in, like, a tattoo or, like, a drawing, they're usually censored because of YouTube. I'm surprised he let it in.
It's pretty Ricky with the blicky in my dicky tuck. Damn, Victoria's Secret write it like giddy up.
What's your earliest memory in life?
Coming out the womb, homie, throwing up a K. Hey, when that thing?
Lefty and memory in life.
That's a bulldog, right? Yeah. Dude, like, I don't want to be that guy, but why do bulldog owners are always like these type of people? Because they're fighting dogs, right? They're a fighting breed.
Coming out
I feel like, whatever.
the womb, homie, throwing up a K.
To be fair, the bulldog does seem chill. Like, he's just standing there. So he could have taken a good care of it, like trained it well.
That thing.
Lefty and his associates wear purple, constant Kansas City merch and are open members of a local gang called Kings Have Arrived, or KHA, which they say began as a graffiti crew.
What year did the crew start?
83.
83.
I've heard 83 because, like, I got busted in Baldwin Park and, like, one of the jailers, like, hey, one of your homies banged on me. I was a senior at Sierra Vista High School in 83, so it's like, fuck. Like,
We're kings, dog, you know? We always carry ourselves as kings and everything, so.
Kings Have Arrived.
We were taggers before, you know? But, like, other hoods that I have homies from, they'd be like, oh, fuck taggers. Like, motherfucker, your hood started as a tagging crew, you know what I mean? And you still hit a wall, so it's like, what do you call that?
Why do you think that
True.
you went toward that direction?
Walking home from school,
Yeah.
getting banged on by the same guys. These guys, I'll be playing kickball, whatever. And I should see these fools running around and shit like, what the fuck? I ended up becoming them. It was just so fast.
Wait, so he was playing basketball or whatever. Then he saw these guys having fun and he joined them? That's it?
Everything was happening so fast, like.
Dude, I need
We were
subtitles
famous,
for
huh? We were famous.
I mean, the whole hood was famous, just not on the internet, you know? It's like, this is new to y'all, but it's
weird.
It's old to us, dog, you know? Now the internet sees because of Lefty, but before that, shit, we were known in other ways.
Kings Have Arrived are a predominantly Hispanic street gang in the city of Baldwin Park.
Deadly shooting under investigation this afternoon in Baldwin Park.
Joseph and David were known members of the Kings Have Arrived gang.
What made you feel like growing up you wanted to be a part of a gang?
I ain't gonna lie, dog.
So it's an actual gang.
It's like everyone. It's like kind of the same story, dog. You come from nothing.
So Kings Have Arrived is an actual gang. It's not like a internet gang. You know what I mean? Like they're actually like killing people.
You know, mom did the best she could. I didn't have a dad, and I don't know. I grew up seeing that shit. You know, anywhere. Like that's what I'm saying. Everyone has the same story, but
what about y'all?
I was a good kid growing up, like real shit. Like I was good. And then around like 11, 12, my uncle got like slashed in the back of his head. And then when I went to school the next day, some kids had heard about it and teachers heard about it. They were asking me, I liked the attention. And then after that, he was saying that like, oh, I got hella respect in my hood with the whoop. And so I just ended up wanting to be like him. And then after that, I just wanted to start banging. I seen how much love he got, how much respect he had, and like he was just well respected, always had money, like stuff like that. So there's more people fucking with you, more love.
What about you, bro?
Like bullshit. That's it.
So it's for fun?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
What are the most fun, non-criminal things that come with a gang?
Shit like
So, attention for fun. What did the other guy say?
It's a hobby.
What are the
Wait, what did this guy say? Who cares?
most fun, non-criminal things that come with a gang?
shit like family shit. Fool, you got any problems? You need someone to talk to? For I'm right here, dog. I hear the homies out. They hear me out. They need anything, they need a ride. Fucking need a place to stay. You know, fucking. They're hungry. I seen them walking with a bike, fool, patrolling the hood. I passed by and like, well, here's $20, or if you need a ride, you know, I'll give them
nice
off
guy.
my back. I've done it before. Like, it ain't nothing to me. It's family shit, you know, regular.
I get another fucking shirt, dog. I can't get another you, for real.
If you weren't a part of like something like this, who else would you be able to rely on for that kind of support?
In the sense of what he was saying, nobody really. Nobody's ever given me the shirt off their back. This fool, he got new clothes. He was like, here, homie. He gave it to me.
Well, it's not even. It's just we're just brothers, dog. You know.
These are my friends. These are family. It's family right here. Deeper
That
than
seems
family.
nice. Like
that hood shit run
they're
deeper
actually
than family.
really good.
Deeper than rap. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
friendly.
Have you ever fought for life in LA County Jail? You know what it feel like sitting not getting no mail? Man, everybody know my name up in the fucking cells. Yeah, my name ring bells, that's for real.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
Here at the Channel 5 newsroom, we know more than most how unpredictable the world can be. On a day just like any other, you could be pulling
VPN.
into the office and boom, you're T-boned by a Ford F-150. Your car's totaled, your back's hurting, and you're gonna be late for
Insurance?
work. While this might sound unrealistic, it actually isn't, like at all. 2 million people in the United States are injured every year. Are you prepared for that possibility? Well, guess what? If you're injured in a car accident, your case could be worth millions. But most
Yes,
people never
insurance.
file a claim, and if they do, they're often lowballed by insurance companies into thinking it's not worth their time. How could millions not be worth your time? It's ridiculous. Traditional injury law firms might bog you down with reams of paperwork, time-consuming processes, never-ending upcoming appointments.
Well, they do that because that's how they get the most money out of you. By making you like waste time until you can't go back. You have to like continue being with them for that case. So of course everyone's gonna do that. It's just the easiest way to get money.
Appointments and the
And the
cost of the
most
company,
money.
all those things. But not Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 1,000 attorneys operating in all 50 states, even Rhode Island. They're not one of these traditional law firms who might waste your time and money. They're a national-facing brand with a promise of being for the people, para la gente. Morgan & Morgan do not settle for lowball offers. They've achieved significant verdicts in the past couple of months for victims involved in life-altering car
Prior results
crashes.
do not
Morgan & Morgan
guarantee
was able to
a similar
secure one
outcome.
client $6.3 million, despite the client's own insurance company arguing they deserve nothing. Despite prior medical issues and minimal vehicle damage, Morgan & Morgan was able to build a compelling case and reward what was rightly deserved. In Florida, they secured $12 million, which was 34 times the highest insurance
that's
offer.
nice.
And in Philadelphia, they were able to even secure $26 million, 40 times the highest insurance offer. You might be thinking,
I wish he'd say for what? Because it's like, is he getting the insurance for like a plane crash or something? Like something big?
don't have the money to hire lawyers in a case that might go on for a while. But that's the thing. Their fee is absolutely free unless you win. Fighting big insurance companies takes a big law firm, which is why America's largest injury firm can take on companies of any size. It only takes a few minutes to see if you could have a case, and it couldn't be easier to submit a claim. If you ever seriously got injured, your case
ABC
could be
News,
worth
CNN,
millions, and you're only a
Fox.
few clicks away from your potentially
I feel like they should erase this, right? Like all these like news networks, I feel like they have like the worst possible name to them. Like they're just fully biased and shitty.
life-changing sum of money. It's so easy. You can start your claim right now with Morgan & Morgan at www.forthepeople.com/channel5, found in the description or by scanning the QR code on this screen from your phone's camera. All right, guys, thanks.
Is this a big interview or can I smoke a cigarette?
You can smoke a cigarette.
That's how I be stealing lighters.
That was a good catch. You play baseball?
We played my whole life, All-Stars, at Ballpark High School. I played at BP
All-Stars.
High varsity. I played football varsity. I played basketball varsity.
Okay, he's
I played college
athletic, dude.
football on a scholarship. On the dead homies, for like one semester, I bounced sack, I was playing football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in the blue.
Wait, so the other guy was also in university. Fuck, I gotta stop. I've been talking way too much these days. And they just I guess they just dropped out and joined the gang.
What happened?
I was playing football and I didn't like it. They
Okay.
switched me to cornerback and I robbed the house. Yeah.
True. Well, so the way he said it made it sound like it. Oh yeah, they switched me to quarterback, so I robbed their house. But I don't think that's what he meant, right?
Yeah, I went down for residential burglary, man.
How old were you at that time?
18. And I went out, came home at 19, and Mount Sac still took me back to play football. You know, they don't take parolees on the campus. And they took me back to play football and I blew it again.
What happened that time?
Some shit at a party.
After being convicted of an attempted murder when he was 19, Lefty served 9 years in federal prison.
19 in the party. I don't. That sounds like there's. I feel like there's only like two things that can be like a roofie or the R word. I guess. I don't want to get this video like banned or whatever by YouTube.
Upstate at Pelican Bay.
I guess you can get in a fight in a party.
Came home, got caught with another gun, came home. Story of my life. Guns, 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 guns. This time is the longest I've ever been out in my whole life.
How long?
11 months.
Damn, how does it feel?
Like fucking, I need to go to jail and shit and say what's up. You just gotta go to LA County once and you learn all the rules of life. Don't steal, say thank you, wash your hands, be humble, no raping, we don't rape.
You think jail works to fix people and change them for the better?
Hell no, makes them worse.
With parole and probation violations often keeping him stuck in a cycle of recidivism, Lefty attempted briefly in 2023, following his release from Pelican Bay, to walk the straight and narrow. He began working for a nonprofit in downtown LA called Homeboy Industries, a notable gang intervention and offender rehabilitation center that offers free tattoo removal, case management, job opportunities, and psychiatric services to
It didn't work, I'm guessing, considering like he's full of tattoos, and it seems like he's doing like rap and all that.
formerly incarcerated people and active gang members looking to turn over a new leaf. The founder of Homeboy Industries is Father Greg Boyle, an American Catholic priest who founded the organization in an effort to address the unmet needs of LA's gang-involved youth during the city's most violent year in history, 1992.
I'm Greg Boyle. I'm the founder of Homeboy Industries, and we're here in the headquarters of Homeboy Industries. I was a pastor in a very densely populated public housing, Homeboy Industries. I was
ripped the father, Francis, I think it was his name. I think was he in Cuba at some point? Because I do remember like being baptized in Cuba during like a festival, and I do remember like being in the crowd and I think a pope was there as well. Then again, it's Cuba. There's no way he went to Cuba, right? Just because of how shitty of a country it is, as a Cuban. And this guy's looking straight at the camera. That's a bit weird. Just saying. Or maybe it was another pope.
Pastor in a very densely populated public housing project.
Yeah, I remember,
very poor.
Like, they just got my head and put it under the water. It was like I was just a little kid. I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were like trying to kill me or something.
War with each other. So we started a jobs program, and then now we're the largest gang intervention rehab reentry program on the planet. There are 120,000 gang members in LA County and 1,100 gangs. Not a single gang member doesn't know who we are or where we are or what we do. And as long as you have kids who don't have any hope, you're going to have gangs. No hopeful kid has ever joined a gang in the history of the world. If they aren't hopeful about their future, if they can't.
To be fair, the guy, like this guy, Lefty, he was like in university and all. He just fucked up, right? Like I feel like he did have hope. He just didn't care for it, maybe. Right?
And conjure up an image of what tomorrow will look like, then the present isn't very compelling. And if your present doesn't hold you, then you're going to inflict harm, or you're going to not duck to get out of harm's way. So the solution is to infuse hope to kids for whom hope is foreign, help heal the trauma, and deliver mental health services in a timely and culturally appropriate way.
Yeah, I fuck with Homeboy Industries, man.
Oh yeah, bless him. Seems like he's in
a timely and culturally.
Yeah, seems like he's genuinely doing this for them and not like for money or something. like government money. Hopefully it works out.
Appropriate way.
Yeah, I fuck with Homeboy Industries, man. Shout out to Homeboy Industries and Father G. He's doing a lot of good things for the community, and he's helping a lot of people out. And you reminded me, you got to remind me to go over there and go chop it up for him and give back to him, because, you know, he helps a lot of people out. But I remember I was at Homeboy Industries, and they wanted me there so bad, and they knew I was a superstar, but I told Father G, this shit ain't for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm from the hood, I'm from the gang, like, this ain't for me. And my homies were the ones that were like, nah, get up out of there. So I had to leave.
That shit don't work, fool. That shit don't work,
farce.
fool. That don't work. They just do that shit to get money, though. That's all it is, you know? They don't give a fuck about nothing. Some people,
That's what I was thinking. But he did seem like genuinely like a good person. It could be an act, but
some people fucking that never been through that, and they go in there and they come out all fucking changed, like, man, fuck, it's not for me, you know? Because it's not for them. So,
But yeah, I do think if you want to change, the only person who can change you is you yourself. Like, going there isn't gonna change you. However, it can give you the courage or the existence to get you to change yourself. Like, let's say you're a drug addict. The only one who can stop you from from like consuming more drugs is you yourself. But there are centers which help. Like, am I making myself clear?
we go in there, it's like, fool, that shit's regular shit, dog. The shit we go through is regular. The fucking things we see is regular to us. To outsiders is trauma or some shit, whatever. But it's regular shit to us, dog.
What do you think about the idea of, like, you know, social validation intergenerationally creating like
What's
the appetite
this?
for someone
Oh,
to
there's
join
a baby.
gang?
I thought it was
All
like a
my older
neck.
cousins is Crips. So I just know that if I went there, I'm gonna see a Crip. I knew it was, wherever, a Crip.
Yeah, I don't think any of that's true, actually. No kid is seeking anything when he joins a gang.
I give everything to the gang.
I mean, I think that's wrong. I think they're seeking attention. Like, who was it? It was one of these, like, one of his friends who said, yeah, I like the attention I got when my uncle or father, like, went to jail for this, or, like, killed someone. That's why I joined. Like, attention and respect. Mostly because, like, their parents aren't there, I'm guessing. Like, they're either working until late at night, or they're just dead. So instead they look for someone else to, like, put their expectations and respect into. And it just so happens that the people who are free and who, like, are there for them are the gangs.
All I ever wanted in my fucking life was to be the main head of this fucking...
After all, if you're a gang, and the kid says he wants to join you, like, you would obviously say yes, right? It's like, it's more people, it's also a kid. Like, people are less likely to, like, kill a kid. So it's like, you know, they're also less likely to, like, suspect a kid. So it's like, it makes things easier, I feel like.
Gang.
Then if you ask a gang member, why'd you join a gang? They're going to say, wine, women, and song, join a gang, see the world.
The shit on my 5 head is my favorite. The
Boom.
overkill it.
Yeah.
He's always fleeing something because it's too hard to talk about what happened to you. But if you're somebody...
Sorry if you hear that. I think it's the trash truck. It's I think it's a Wednesday. It's a Tuesday.
Somebody who's actually surrendered to your own healing, then you're going to say, yeah, this happened to me. My mom used to put cigarettes out on me and hold my head in the toilet and flush till I nearly drowned. That's why I joined a gang. That's a person who's excavated their wounds and has come to terms.
I feel like if that happened to you by your mother, you would probably, instead of joining a gang, you would kill her, no? Or, you know, kill her then join a gang? You wouldn't join a gang because of that. You would join it because you would become a criminal.
Terms with what happened
And that
to them.
would be the only way to get
Psychologists
money.
would call the folks who walk through our doors the folks who come with a disorganized attachment. You know, mom was frightened or frightening, and you can't calm yourself down if you've never been soothed. So part of what happens here is a conscious kind of soothing. So whether you're ready or not to walk through the doors, we represent an exit ramp off this violent freeway.
What can you tell us about Lefty Gunplay, aka Franklin Holiday?
You know, he was here for a time, you know, but I can't recall exactly because, again, we get 10,000 folks a year walk through here. You know, this place is not for folks who need it, it's only for those who want it.
Homeboy industry is just a goal to change your life, you know, but at the time I wasn't ready to change your life.
Well,
Change your life.
like I said before, I feel like every drug addict like needs to stop, right? But do they want to? Not really. Like most of them don't really want to, I feel like. If you want to, yeah, you can go there. Yeah.
However you want.
Because if you want to change, you're more likely to change. Rather than, you know, someone forcing you to like stop doing this.
You know? You change your life the way that you feel it should be changed.
Yeah.
Do you feel ever disappointed when, you know, someone leaves this place and joins the gang life again?
So I buried my first young person killed because of gang-related violence in 1988. I buried my 263rd yesterday. We don't do disappointment here, you know. It's just putting one loving foot in front of the next.
What do you do to calm yourself down when you're going through anxiety?
Once a week, swear to God, get on the freeway, maybe twice a week, and I go straight to Santa Monica. And I go to Santa Monica by myself with no phone. That's on my dead homie's life. I don't tell nobody. And I haul ass and I go sit on the in the beach and I put my feet in the sand and I put my hoodie on with no phone by myself and I breathe in. And I breathe out and I just look at the beach and the water and I just find myself again.
Breathe in, hold it in, breathe out.
I was expecting to say like, yeah, I go to like a bridge and I tell myself I'm not gonna do it or something like that.
What's your happiest memory in life?
Man, I've been having them recently. When I found out my daughter was healthy, born healthy, I was happy. Even though I was in jail, just to find out your kid came out healthy is a blessing. When my grandma seen me sign my contract, when I bought my mom a car, when my mom got to see me perform.
Dude, is he okay?
When I bought
Is Andrew like holding a shit or something? Why is he?
my mom a car, when my mom got to see me perform, turning my life around. You know, when my homies got to see me,
he has a lot of audience.
big concerts and doing it.
He brought us all around type shit. Like I met Chief Keef because of him. He took this fool on his first fuck. What was it? The car with the no roof. What was it?
The fucking Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce, dog.
The most important things in life, don't forget who you are.
Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce, dog.
Is he high?
The most important
Like he just seems super chill
things in
now.
life, don't forget who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Follow your dream. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Respect your mom.
Yeah.
You know, don't steal from your backyard, like, you know, people around you. Just stuff like that. Just first impressions is everything.
Yeah.
You can do
he's
anything you
completely
fucking
right.
want to. If you see it in your head, you can do it. It's easy, homie, manifestation. You say the cops are in the car, the cops are probably gonna be in the car. You say, I can do it, I can do it. You need to tell yourself, I got this, I got this, I got this.
Huh?
You gotta have people in the car that believe in you.
After our backyard interview, Lefty & Co. escorted us to a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles, where his collaborator, a fashion designer named Desto Dub, prints clothing for his brand, Awful Lotta Cough Syrup, an iconic brand in LA streetwear.
Okay, dude, there's no way this is good, right? Like you're going slow, and now you're doing this making smoke. Just hook up like a smoke making machine like on the back or something, make a hole and just do it like that. Like this just seems annoying.
Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Lefty Gunplay, man. We right here in Los Angeles. Awful lot of cops here with my brother, man, Desto Dub.
Awful lot of it from gutter to butter. The hardest brand in the world. I inspire millions of people to make millions of dollars right here with Lefty.
It's the best, you know, it's the flyest, you know what I'm saying? This is what everybody want. This is what everybody rock, you know what I'm saying? Whole awful lot of it. Shout out to the blacks.
Yeah, Lefty been fucking with us for a minute, bro. Like, straight from the gate. Straight from the gate. That's the
Dude, shout out to the blacks all of a sudden. Like I wasn't expecting that.
Dub, awful lot of cough syrup. Right now we at the headquarters, the Hideaway, downtown Los Angeles. And shit, this is where the headquarters, the Hideaway, downtown Los Angeles.
That's a awful lot of cough syrup. That's an awful. There's something wrong here, but my brain is like not seeing it right now. I gotta eat something.
And
Fucking
shit,
starving.
this is where the magic happens. This is like fucking ground zero. It's like, y'all be looking at the ship. This is NASA. We help the ship get off the ground.
In many ways, dub is a case study in longevity. In a genre hallmarked by the rapid rise and often dramatic downfall of its stars, dub has survived. Originally hailing from Watts, California, home of O3 Greedo and the filming location for Menace to Society, dub first came onto the scene in 2016 alongside rapper Lil Pump, a leading figure of the bygone SoundCloud era. Despite the scene's dissolution, dub caught a second wind with the rise of LA street rap, somehow establishing off a lot of cough syrup merchandise as the de facto uniform for
Oh,
this
that's
new
the name
scene,
of his
predominantly
brand.
carried by the late and great Draco the Ruler, the greatest rapper in LA history.
In the rap game, every 4 months is a new season because these niggas is dropping like flies.
When you say dropping, you mean like they're dying?
Dying,
or their
dying,
music,
going to jail.
or their music starts
all of the above. Whatever the case, you over with. It's so fast. I think it's probably worse than football. You get 2 or 3 seasons, you out.
What do you think is the main factor that leads to a rapper's longevity in the game?
Ego. Ego make or break you. You got too big of an ego, you're not able to like let stuff go, it's gonna break you. You got too little of a league ego, you're not able to like let stuff go, it's gonna break.
What the fuck is this
Break
outfit? Isn't this a 6ix9ine? What is he doing?
You got too little of a league ego. Let niggas step on you and talk crazy to you, it's gonna break you. So, you know, ego is one of the biggest motherfucking things.
When you say like letting things go, do you mean like letting go of old homies from your past, or do you mean letting go of your resentments toward enemies?
Stop comparing me to niggas that's broke and scary, nigga, and want to break it down when I see them, nigga.
Letting it all go.
Yeah.
I'm not really talking about the homies from the past, but just gotta let shit go. Like, you get into it with somebody.
Yeah.
You end up on the lower side of the, you know, on the left side of the stick. Or now you feel some type of way. I'm about to go and make sure I get.
Yeah.
Now let's say you took that L, you let the L go. You still moving.
Dude, his eyes are awfully red.
Yeah.
Well, niggas is not trying to let everybody see them take L's.
As far as advice to the youth who are enamored with hip-hop culture and seeking either prestige or creative involvement, Desto's advice is simple. Don't become a rapper. Be a businessman, even if that sounds boring.
Bro, it's the same energy. It probably costs less, but it has a higher return. If you take 10 kids, 10 of them kids want to be an athlete, 10 of them want to be a rapper. But it's like the chances of that be kind of slim.
They're
unless
super
you
slow.
like super tall.
Like, I mean, you're either super good at rapping or you're super shit. And then, like, people want you because they make fun of you. That's what happened with Blueface, I think it was, right? Actually, what even happened to, like, that guy? Because I remember people made fun of Blueface. And then he started, like, getting good. And then people stopped watching, right? Is that what happened?
Super
Because I used to hear about him, like, in reactions a lot.
fast, super quick, but the chances of you getting the product, spending the money to promote it, all of that time, let's just say, oh, you trying to get a feature by Lil Baby. Let's say you took your clothes and you paid Lil Baby to wear your clothes instead of getting a feature, your shoes. You have a higher return, bro. So I just be saying, bro, products and shit like that make way more money. Just
Yeah. The thing with the feature is, if you're not as good as or better as the original rapper, people will clown on you. But when it comes to clothes, just by wearing them, even if people would normally not like it, they would think, oh yeah, this is cool, because they want to fit in. So they're gonna like brainwash themselves into thinking it's like good clothes.
don't look as cool. So the people
Because
that
it's
doing
from
that,
someone with like a power or like, you know, respect.
they don't be paying attention to it.
Yeah.
That's why I be trying to change that shit. Like, you can look cool like the rappers, like the athletes, and really have a product.
Desto also stresses that if you become a fashion designer, your coworkers won't die.
Fashion people don't lose friends like that. Same year I lost Draco, Lil Keith, and Young Thug. Fashion people don't go to jail. The most you'll get is like a bankrupt or something. But you're not dying going to jail. It's way easier, bro. I'd rather have 10 people with businesses than 10 rappers. We might have to pay for everything. Nothing is free, but I bet you we'll have money way longer.
Just a few weeks after this episode was filmed, Lefty unfortunately found himself back in jail. While on the way to a scheduled meet and greet in El Paso, Texas, Lefty was followed by police, who then pulled him over and made an arrest for a seatbelt violation, whereafter they allegedly found 64 grams of methamphetamine in the vehicle. For reference, 64 grams of meth is worth about $1,500 in California. Might seem like a lot, but it's a pretty normal amount for a car full of dudes looking to go on a sick one in El Paso. Sadly though, because it's Texas, Lefty was booked booked on felony charges, missed out on a paid meet and greet, and had to pay the state $35,000 to gain his freedom back for a temporary slot of time. Thankfully, Lefty is currently free and back in California, but is awaiting arraignment on a variety of felony charges that could possibly land him back in federal prison.
So after we did our last interview, he got arrested again.
I don't really fuck with drugs. Like, I don't think that's bad. If anything, it should be a higher punishment. I have a little sister. I don't want her to like get involved with any of that at all. So, you know, for me, yeah, fuck them. Fuck like people with drugs. Fuck the people giving drugs away and shit like that.
Again.
What, Rolling Loud?
No, in El Paso.
Like twice over, dog. Like 3 times over, yeah.
Like, they didn't want him to perform nothing.
They just wanted him to lose the bag, because for them,
straight up.
just disrupting your day with little petty bullshit like that is
good
just
enough
like...
for them. That's why I say,
That's
fuck
their bread and
them
butter.
fools. Fuck the gang unit. Fuck BPPD. Fuck all them fools.
Do you think that he's going to be able to stay out of prison for the long term?
Who?
Lefty.
Lefty?
Fuck yeah.
He better, fool.
Channel 5 live worldwide.
This is the end, right? Yeah. He did make a film or whatever. That was from Channel 5 with Andrew Colligan. Actual nice video. Dude, the ending. Okay, let's be honest. With that much drug, was he gonna do all of that himself? Not really. He was probably gonna sell some, traffic some. You know. So it's not like he was only hurting himself. He was probably gonna hurt. Not. I mean, I guess they were paying for it, so it's like people are paying to buy the drugs, so it's their own fault. But still, like, fuck drug traffickers and all that. Do have something to do. I'm gonna get something to eat. Peace. Like, subscribe. I should have the link to the video on the description if you wanna see it. Dude, before I feel like I didn't really say much for the first half because it was just they were just saying random words. I feel like there wasn't really much to say, much to react to. Anyways, peace.